Have you ever considered that doing absolutely nothing might be the most powerful way to begin healing? I know it sounds counterintuitive, maybe even ridiculous, but it's my truth. I didn't overcome my personal crisis by taking action, chasing goals, or fixing myself. I overcame it by allowing myself to do nothing. There was a time when I lost all sense of direction. I felt numb, tired, disconnected from myself and from life. Fear crept in. Fear that I had failed. Fear that I had no worth left. And like many people, I reacted by doing more. I signed up for courses, made plans, read self-help books, created a comeback roadmap. But the more I tried, the more exhausted I became. The harder I pushed, the more I felt lost. Until one day I broke down. My body, my mind, everything told me to stop. So I did. I stopped everything. No goals, no schedules, no pressure, nothing. At first it was terrifying. I felt guilty for resting, for not being productive. But slowly, in that silence, I began to hear something I hadn't in a long time, myself. I realized I was deeply tired. Not lazy, not broken, just tired. So I gave myself permission to rest. I slept. I ate slowly. I journaled without trying to solve anything. I took aimless walks. I cried. I breathed. And somewhere in that quiet, something began to shift. My thoughts slowed down. My heart softened. I didn't feel like a failure anymore, and I felt like a human. A human who had been carrying too much for too long. It was in doing nothing that I finally began to feel everything. I wasn't escaping. I was coming home. You see, sometimes doing nothing isn't avoidance. It's grace. It's space. It's where healing starts. When you're not rushing to fix yourself. When you're not judging your progress, you make room for truth. Crisis isn't the enemy. It's the signal. A gentle, or not so gentle, invitation to pause. To return to who you are beneath the noise. I'm not saying you should quit everything forever. But maybe, just maybe, you can allow yourself to stop. For a day, for a week. Not to give up, but to breathe again. To listen. To be. Because in that stillness, you might rediscover what you've been searching for all along. Peace, clarity, and self-love. And I want to say this clearly. You don't have to earn your rest. You don't have to prove you're worthy of slowing down. You already are. If you're in a dark season right now, maybe the bravest thing you can do is nothing. Let it fall apart. Let it all slow down. Trust that your soul knows how to rebuild, but only if you let it breathe. If this message touched you, leave a comment. I've paused. Like this video so others can find their healing too. And don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell, and because every week, we'll walk together, slowly, gently, honestly, toward the kind of strength that begins in silence. You deserve peace. Not because you've earned it, but because you're human. And that's enough.